Hello friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Dropkick Murphys for the very first time. We'll be checking out their song Green Fields of France. Now, before having gotten this request, I had no idea who this group were. After a quick Google, come to find out they are a Celtic punk band. I don't think I've ever heard Celtic punk, so there's a first time for everything. I'm excited to check out what it's all about, and that's the entire point of my channel, is to discover new music from all around the world, different eras, different genres. I'm excited to check this out, but before we do that, a massive thank you goes to Timothy the Trustworthy for making this donation request. Thank you, Timothy. And now, let's check this out. We have piano and some strings so far.
How do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while in the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done, and I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the great...
This is almost like a ballad. It definitely makes me sway a little bit.
Falling in 1916. Well, I hope you died quick, and I hope you died clean. Oh, Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the pipe lowly?
The bagpipes.
Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? And did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some loyal heart is your memory enshrined. And though you died back in 1916, to that loyal heart you're forever 19. Or are you a stranger without even a name, forever enshrined behind some old glass pane, in an old photograph, torn, tattered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the pipe lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest?
I think I'm now understanding the setting of this song. So earlier when it was mentioned 1969, I was confused. I was thinking, like, what war happened in 1969? But seemingly it's actually about World War I. So the person specifically, William McBride, died in 1916. This sort of song, though it is about the Great War, feels more abstract than that. It feels like it's an ode to fallen soldiers. Who are you? Will you be remembered? Are you just going to be a forgotten memory lost to the sands of time or into the fields of France, right?
The sun's shining down on these green fields of France. The warm wind blows gently and the red poppies dance.
I like the strings here.
The trenches have vanished long under the plow. No gas, no barbed wire.
Oh, and I'm sort of noticing in the distance, I don't want to say the incorrect instrument, but it sort of sounds like a bit of like plucked banjo. It is very faint. I'm hearing it in my right headphone.
It's long under the plow. No gas, no barbed wire, no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard that's still no man's land, the countless white crosses in mute witness stand. to man's blind indifference to his fellow man. And a whole generation were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the pipe lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? And I can't help but wonder, no Willie McBride.
So much life to be lived.
Lie here know why they died.
Dying at 21.
Did you really believe them when they told you the cause? Did you really believe that this war would end wars? Well, the suffering, the sorrow, the glory, the shame, the killing and dying, it was all done in vain. Oh, Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest?
See, the thing is, it's two things. It is such a beautiful song, and it is such a tragic song, especially given the lyrics at the end that are basically like a straight up message to Willie. Like, you died for believing in something that you thought would be all that it was. It would not continue further past that. But in years that follow, wars have continued. They've gotten worse. The nature of warfare has changed. Many more millions and billions of humans on Earth have suffered because of our natural tendency, I guess it's natural at this point, to continually end up in wars and resolve conflict, not diplomatically, but with violence. And it makes the loss of Willie McBride, anybody who preceded him and everybody who comes after him, all the more tragic, because it feels like this is like a snake that's eating its own tail. There's never any end to the senseless violence, and you suffered in those final moments. We don't know whether you died in peace. We don't know whether you died in immense suffering, but seemingly Willie died in vain. It's a beautiful song. It is a very tragic song. I love music with deep lyrics like this. It also sort of reminds me roughly of a very quaint version of Sabaton, who, if you guys don't know Sabaton, they're very like heavy power rock / power ballad group that often speak about different wars, you know, the Great War being one of them. And I love that line in this song about this is still no man's land. You know, during trench warfare, right, you have that strip of, I think, a few miles between both sides. The, I don't know the actual names. I don't think it's exactly Axis and Allies, but we'll treat it like that is the name for now. You have trenches on either side, and in between is just the complete bombing, destroyed no man's land. If anybody is seen in no man's land, you're probably moments away from death, because no one goes there and survives. And then there's that whole history behind the Christmas truce, where they did actually all from both sides come up onto no man's land and just spent Christmas together, singing, playing games, having a good time. But then, the following days, returning right on back to war. I don't know why humanity doesn't effort more to be peaceful. Is it that hard to be continually peaceful? I guess if I look at the microcosm of my own life and interpersonal conflicts, ego definitely always rears its ugly head and makes things harder. But given enough foresight, even using the past as a teacher for the future, that would be wisdom. I should know, humanity should know that we need to put our differences aside, try to understand each other, lead with empathy to finally achieve some long-lasting peace. I guess that is the hardest thing ever at a high level. Now, this is like the idealist in me. I'm not perfect by any means, but that is why I try to preach peace, love, and positivity, because peace, love, and positivity does not lead to war. Not if used correctly. This was a deep one for sure, but definitely enjoyable and thought-provoking to say the least. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to make a request yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.